The brand new members of Congress were given flip cams by our folks here at ABC, and they've given us some great previews, or actually some great insight into their own families, some behind-the-scenes looks. Take a look at Senator Chris Coons from Delaware.
Do you like his office?
Yeah.
What's in his office?
There's this thingy that writes his name. And then it's called an auto pen. And then there are cookies.
Are they good cookies?
Yeah. I like the lemon ones.
All right.
What cookie do you like?
I like the Blue Star lemons.
I love the Blue Star lemons too.
Senator-elect Chris Coons there with his daughter. He likes the Blue Star cookies. Even senators like cookies. Right now we're joined by Simon Rosenberg from the think tank NDN, left of center, liberal, however you want to describe yourself. What are your thoughts on that debt limit conversation we just had with Congressman Burgess there?
We're going to have an interesting few months ahead of us here in Washington, and I think that, what I heard was a Republican Party that already went into this Congress more unpopular than any party that's won a major election in a very long time, and now advocating a very unpopular agenda. I mean, look at what he ticked off. They're going to try to repeal health care, which still has the support of the American people. They're going to explode the deficit, tax cuts for the rich, cuts in spending for everybody else. I mean, this is not an agenda that's going to go over very well with the American people, and I think that they're going to bang into reality very soon, and then we're going to come back, I think, in March or in April and start having a real Congress after we get sort of this early stage stuff done with the Republicans.
Well, how much though do you think that this is Republicans right now, Speaker Boehner, Speaker-to-be Boehner coming in, giving the Tea Party an opportunity to sort of express themselves, get that out early, and then pivot onto having conversations that are maybe a little less controversial? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I think we really don't know what this Republican Party is going to be like. I think there's going to be a lot of people very shocked with how radical. I don't think this is a conservative party anymore. I think this has become a radical and reactionary Republican Party, very different from the Gingrich Party of 94 and 95, or even the Reagan Republican Party of the 1980s. And I think it's an immature party. I think there are a lot of members here who have not served that long in government. And I don't think there is a clear a North Star for them, other than reducing taxes for wealthy people and trying to cut the size of government. I don't think either of those things are popular. I mean, if you look at the poll that Vanity Fair and 60 Minutes put out today, all the things the Republicans are talking about have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7% support in the American people. And so the things that get all the support are tax cuts for rich people. Their core of their agenda is the single, the thing that they're advocating the most. It's the single most unpopular thing with the American people today. And of all economic
though to be fair,
matters.
a lot of NDN types, moderate Democrats, wanted to see the extension of those. So, so how does that work? Where did Democrats sit with
I think
all
Democrats had a more holistic approach in this. I mean, they had an economic strategy. I think the Republicans have a strategy to reduce tax cuts on wealthy people. They don't actually have an economic strategy. I often call it's more like the Hogwarts School of Economics than the Chicago School of Economics. And I think that the American people are going to wake up to realizing there's a radical and kind of wacky party that's been elected, and hopefully that over the next 6 months, heads will get banged together. We can come back together in the summer and the fall and start doing the people's business.
Well, you're talking about the North Star for Republicans. Democrats had control of the Senate and the House and the presidency for 2 years, the most productive Congress ever, maybe, and they got thrown out of office. Yeah,
look, the central thing driving American politics today is the economy. I mean, the last 3 elections, the party in power has been whooped by the American people because we've now had 10 years of no wage and income growth. People are upset about what's happened in their own economic lives. And that's why I think the race here in the next 2 years is going to be which party can convince the American people that they have a plan and that plan has a reasonable chance of succeeding and making things just a little bit better. I think that no one really has high expectations for politicians anymore. However, there is an expectation.
I called you Congressman, that's not true.
Yeah.
Mr. Think Tank, sorry. Simon Rosenberg from NDN, thanks for joining us. We're out of time. Amy E. Walter on Twitter, Z. Byron Wolf. Thanks for watching Top Line.